The Legacy of Babylon. Chapter 1. The Struggle. Jake and Samantha had always struggled financially. They had just started their family and were determined to give their children a better life than they had. They wanted to give their children the stars, but their pockets were empty like a desert. They were constantly living paycheck to paycheck, and the stress of their financial situation was taking a toll on their relationship, like a storm cloud hanging over their head. One day, while browsing in a bookstore, Jake came across a dusty old book titled The Richest Man in Babylon. Intrigued, he decided to purchase it and give it a read. As he delved deeper into the book, he discovered that it was filled with timeless wisdom about money and wealth building, like a treasure map leading to a hidden fortune. The book taught him the importance of living below one's means, the power of compounding, and the need to have multiple streams of income, like planting multiple seeds for a bountiful harvest. Excited by what he had learned, Jake couldn't wait to share the book's teachings with Samantha. Together, they set out to implement the principles they had learned, like a ship setting sail on a new journey. Chapter 2. A New Beginning. Jake and Samantha had a newborn son whom they named Alexander, after Alexander the Great, the powerful and successful ancient ruler. They were determined to give their children a better life than they had, and to ensure that their son would grow up to be successful as well, like a gardener carefully tending to a young sapling. First, they began to live below their means. They set a budget and stuck to it, cutting unnecessary expenses and putting the money they saved into a high-yield savings account, like a wise farmer storing grains for a future famine. They also automated their savings so that a certain percentage of their income would be transferred to their savings account every month. Just like the book had advised, a part of all you earn is yours to keep, like a river carving its path through a mountain. Chapter 4. The Legacy. Next, they started investing their money wisely. They did their research and put their money into a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and real estate. Just like the book had taught, they knew that investing was a long-term game and were patient as they watched their wealth grow over time, like a tree that takes decades to reach its full potential. As Alexander grew older, Jake and Samantha made sure to teach him the principles of financial management that they had learned from the book. They taught him the importance of saving, investing, and budgeting, like passing down a family heirloom, and instilled in him the importance of being responsible with money and the importance of giving back to his community and helping others in need, like passing on a torch of kindness. Chapter 3. The Struggle to Succeed. As Alexander entered adulthood, he found that following the teachings of the richest man in Babylon was not as easy as it seemed, like a steep climb up a mountain. He faced many challenges and temptations that threatened to derail his financial success, like a storm on a calm sea. Despite his parents' guidance, Alexander found himself falling into the trap of lifestyle inflation, constantly upgrading his possessions and living beyond his means, like a hamster running in a wheel. He also struggled with impulsive spending and had a hard time sticking to a budget, like a bird with a broken wing. Determined not to give up, Alexander sought out the help of a financial advisor and read more books on personal finance. He learned about the importance of creating multiple streams of income and began to invest in various income-generating assets like stocks, real estate, and small businesses, like a farmer planting multiple crops to hedge against failure. With hard work, discipline, and a renewed commitment to the principles he had learned, Alexander was able to turn his financial situation around, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. He was able to pay off his debts, increase his savings, and start building a strong financial foundation for himself and his future family, like a castle being built brick by brick. Thanks to Alexander's determination and hard work, he was able to create a lasting legacy of wealth for himself and future generations, like a tree that provides shade for many summers to come. He had learned that creating wealth was not a one-time event, but a lifelong pursuit that required discipline and perseverance, like a marathon runner training for the big day. As the years went by, the family's wealth continued to grow, and they were able to give back to their community and help those in need, just as the book had advised. They had truly created a lasting legacy of wealth, one that would benefit not only themselves but future generations to come, like a river that provides life to many downstream. The family's financial struggles were now a thing of the past, and they lived a comfortable life, able to enjoy the fruits of their labor and provide for their loved ones like a garden in full bloom. Alexander, who had been taught the importance of managing his finances, was able to continue the legacy and pass the knowledge to his own kids, like a baton passed on in a relay race. The end.